Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. What I have for you guys today will solidify why Neo is going to create millionaires and why we're going to be part of that millionaire group. But before I go on with today's video, all I ask is for you guys to hit that thumbs up, that like button right there, because it takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. But also, not only will it help the channel, but it will help bring awareness to Neo. And I want to thank my fellow subscribers here who, incidentally, him and I started that Facebook that Facebook Neo group, which we're keeping it a strictly bull group, and I will post the link on for that group again in the comment section. But I want to thank him for this information. It is absolutely dynamite. So guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Now onwards with the video. It says, Router will pick you up in a self-driving car. Router launches pilot project in Grorudelin. Cars from Neo, I hope I pronounced that right, Grorudelin. Cars from Neo will be picking up passengers in Grorudelin on behalf of Router. Going forward, this is Robo Taxi. During the pilot period, the solution will be a free of charge cars from Neo. They will be using cars from Neo for this Robo Taxi service. Will be picking up passengers in this, I believe, is in Norway. On behalf of Router going forward, during the pilot period, the solution will be free of charge during the pilot period. It says starting February the 3rd, everyone can book trips with self-driving cars. Router pilot project launches as a booking service for autonomous vehicles in Grorudelin. The pilot project is part of Router's work to explore how public self-driving booking services can reduce dependence on private cars. We welcome everyone on board the test and give us feedback and learning for how this can work in the future, says Vibke Harlem, head of self-driving at Router. Router hopes that many people will try the service, especially those who live and work in the area. The goal is to gather experience so that in the long term, and when we talk about Neo, not just this company, but Neo, we always talk about long-term vision. I've always said that here. A lot of people want instant profit. They don't care if the company go bankrupt. Money-making Mitch is willing to wait to become a millionaire in a company that will be paying dividends for many years to come. So it says, similar service can be launched throughout the region. The route the cars travel in Grorudelin, routes available from 7 a.m. to 20 p.m. The self-driving cars operate at normal speeds and will arrive close to where you are and drive you close to where you are going within a preset areas. And the cars are available Monday to Friday between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. and will be completely free to use for the first few weeks. I'm not going to go into the whole article, guys, but why did they choose a Neo? Well, it is what we have always said on this channel, battery swapping. Common sense will tell you that if you're using a taxi, you don't want to wait 15, 20 minutes, even 10 minutes to supercharge, because we understand that that taxi service will have to buy a new battery if they're supercharging it at such, a massive rate. They will have to be buying a new battery, every 2 years, if that, probably less. And the business will not be cost effective for them. So it was common sense, and we spoke about this on many times on this channel, you, my subscribers, and I, and we see it happening. We see Hertz made a fatal mistake of going with dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, and bat poop, guano, smelly Tesla, and buffalo poop, according to Michael Perslow, one of my subscribers. They made a fatal mistake by doing a business model based on patriotism. And like the great Ray Dalio said, you never invest based on patriotism. If you do that, you're doing yourself a disservice. So they made that fatal mistake. Now, this company has learned from that and is going with Neo cars for the battery swapping. Guys, it is starting right before our eyes. And it is equivalent to someone going into a spaceship, and this is what they'll say when they enter a Neo car. Take a look at this, guys.
Beam me up, Mr. Spark.
Beam me up. Lock on transporters. Beam us up.
Beam us up.
Quickly.
Beam us up home. Beam us up.
Prepare to beam us up, Mr. Scott. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Prepare to beam us up.
Scott, prepare to beam us up.
I hope you guys enjoyed that, because it will be like being beamed up in a spaceship. It will bring awareness to Neo as a car company. Those people riding in that Robo taxi, guess what kind of cars they will be buying? Now, this is all whilst GM is shutting down their Robo taxi endeavors. It was just reported yesterday. While they are shutting down and America keeps going backwards, Europe and China is trying to keep going forward. And they're doing so by technological advancement. They're doing so because of intense competition, whereas in America, I've said this many times, we don't have competition. But what else is happening today? Oh yeah, that's not all I have for you guys. You see, what I have for you guys today is dynamite. Neo, as we all know, took the first 4 spots in a certain price segment in China. They outsold the first 4 spots. Being the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 in that segment, outselling Mercedes-Benz, Audi, BMW, Porsche combined. And in the beginning, and one of the main reasons for that is not just that we are the most technological, most luxurious EV in the world, but because, again, of battery as a service, along with superior customer service. But in the beginning, remember, there were a lot of naysayers. They were saying, it's cash burn, it is waste, this company should just make cars like Xpeng and the rest, and who cares after 8 years if the customer has to take it to the junkyard? Who cares? At least we as investors make money. But that is not what Neo is doing. So Neo, in the beginning, it was slow, and they were bashing us, and Neo had to show to the average individual without vision how beautiful this is. And we saw in the movie theaters over the Chinese New Year's, they sold record movie tickets, outselling the entire world in those 2 weeks, a record $1.something billion. And whilst people were going to the movies, Neo had that commercial with the most famous singer in China, with that little commercial I always show, doing commercials, bringing awareness to Neo yet again. It was perfectly timed. And now we see the ramp up coming of people and why they're continuing to buy Neo. Why, when people are buying Onvo, over 80% of them are choosing battery as a service. So in the beginning, Neo gave away free battery as a service. Do you guys remember that? And people saying it's a waste of money. Why would they do that? And now that we have brought recognition, Neo don't do that anymore for the Neo brand. And it's the same they're doing now in Europe. It says Neo offers 2 years of free battery swaps in Germany to boost sales. Boom! Boom! The same genius business model. Because some of those people might keep these Neo cars for 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 years. But then they will want the new platform. Because when we come out with a new platform, unlike dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, bat poop, and buffalo poop Tesla, we don't make the back of it looking like a Toyota Prius. No, sir. And we don't just put a blinking light and tell you it's an update. We make it completely over in the inside, technologically advanced with Skyos, our own chips, and so many more in-house developed superior technology like you in a Star Trek. So it says electric vehicle maker Neo said on Tuesday it is offering free access to its battery as a service program for up to 60,000 kilometers to buyers of its ET5 and ET7 models in Germany. Customers who order one of the 2 sedans by June 30th will get 2 years of the battery as a service program, which covers the monthly subscription fee of up to €289, the €10 swap service fee, and electricity cost of 39 cent euro per kilowatt hour. The offer includes up to 200 battery swaps as its stations. Currently, the company has 19 battery swap stations across the Europe largest car maker, and a total of 59 is spread across the continent. So I'm not going to do the whole article, guys. I found this on Twitter, and the guy is Claudio Alfonso, who did this yesterday. But it is truly amazing how we are following the same business model. Allow people to see what it's all about, my dear lads. And then, as we rope them in, like the Medellin cartel and their hook, they will not be going anywhere. We are the new Pablo Escobar, so to speak. But we're giving a healthy version of that white powder, if you know what I mean. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, do not forget that thumbs up right here, because it takes a lot of time to do these videos and editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played in Wall Street. And like 50 Cent, we get rich or we die trying, guys.